Alright guys, I decided to do an extra video on the offers and content sort of strategy for mapping it out. This time for mapping out kind of longer term. If you want to sit down and do it in one session, it's quite easy to do. And as you can see here, I've got a Google spreadsheet that I won't be giving out because this is my stuff, but you can sort of follow it along. I can make a sort of blank version of it if you want and put it underneath the video, but I cannot put it out with my own stuff in here because people might try to do the same stuff and it just gets confusing. Anyway, what we can do in here is we can sort of map out like this, and what I'm doing here is basically funnel mapping. Okay, let's call this funnel mapping, this main offers I've got in here, and I'm just going to rename this to funnel mapping so that we can map out funnels in advance. And it does take a little bit of time, and I spent a few hours doing this, but it's something I really needed to do so that I could keep some kind of organization and I can plan ahead. And at the same time I can see everything in the cloud view. Okay, so what I've got down here is the offers on the left hand side, which are in bold. Okay, the type of offer, whether it's a free offer on the front end, an OTO, or whether it's going to be a premium product with front end. Okay, the type of funnel it's going to be. Okay, you can see I've got some thematic funnels, I've got some tripwire funnels, I've got some Trinity funnels, etc, etc. Okay, if you're not familiar with what those are, you need to go back through the previous training to be able to understand what they are. Okay, they're really essential. This is basic marketing stuff that you really need to be able to understand so that we can go forward. Okay, so you need to spend a little bit of time, invest a little bit of time in learning what they are, and I've laid it out for you in a way that you should be able to understand it. Plus, you can comment underneath the videos or underneath the blog posts if you've got any questions so that we can help you. Okay. The type of landing page as well. This is kind of important. Is it going to be a sales page, a video sales page? Is it going to be something that we're going to be split testing, etc.? We can do stuff like that as well. Now, you will see me getting into this stuff probably from tomorrow or the day after. Probably day 3 of the Project 66 course. You will be able to see what this is about for the types of landing pages. Okay, again, landing pages, this is from my reference. Does the page already exist? I've already got some landing pages done from previously that I can use for this as well. Okay, thank you page content, what is going to be there, just to give me an overview of what I need to do, whether it's just a simple download link for a software, whether it needs to be video tutorials on the page, whether it's a thematic funnel where I've got some training videos, etc. Whether it's going to be some webinar replays for some webinars I've already done before, that's going to deliver the content that the landing page promises to provide. Okay, and this here is really for my reference. If you're doing similar to what I do, where I create blog posts, where I can deliver content, usually I put my webinar replays there, then I've got here for me, for my reference, has it already got a blog post, and you can see some of these actually do. So we got blog posts done already for Project 66 Webinar 1, for WordPress indexers, WordPress indexing tool, WordPress fast start tool, which I'm giving away. Okay, I've got blog post done for mini scraping, for thematic funnels, for Trinity funnels, etc. So it just gives me a place where I can either redirect them as the thank you page itself, or I can take some of that content and put it into a separate thank you page. Just helps me to understand, so that when I'm asking Tanya, Stephanie, or Elua to help me to put these pages together, we have a reference here for what we can already what we already have done that we possibly can work with. Okay, now the upsell is really important. As you can see here, I've got some blank, and that's because I haven't decided yet what the upsell is going to be. Okay, so in the upsell column here, you can see that I have got, let me just expand this, I have got some ideas written down here for what I need to offer for the upsell. So if we're doing tripwire funnels, or if we're doing Trinity funnels, then I can see here what I need to be able to offer for the upsell. Now, when I get into the thematic funnels in day 2 and day 3 as well, because it's going to be over 2 days probably for that content, so that we can build it out. You can see some live examples, and then we're going to start to plan from the day after that what the upsells are going to be, then this will make a lot more sense at that point as well. That will take a full blog post on its own to be able to explain this, and also to explain the landing pages as well. This tools, we could call it tools, or we could call it content upgrades. Let me just put in here content upgrades for your benefit. Okay, what I mean by tools is that these are some extra ways that we can deliver the content with to increase the value. Okay, so we can over deliver a little bit. We can make it easier for people to use whatever we're teaching. Things like mind maps would be a content upgrade or a tool. Okay, things like Google Chrome extensions, like the one I've got up here that I created. You can see up here for the YouTube SEO checklist. Okay, we can basically have a little progress bar and stuff like that. That is a tool. Okay, an infographic would come under this category as well. So it doesn't always have to be a software. It could be a WordPress plugin, it could be a Chrome extension, which is kind of software. Okay, or it can just be a simple content upgrade where we're delivering an infographic, a mind map, and stuff like that as well. Okay, so we can map it out and we can be ahead of time, so that when we come to do these funnels one by one, two things happen. One is that you've already thought about it, and it might change by the time you come to actually do one of these, because we're planning ahead. It gives us time to think on it as well. What I normally find is if I plan ahead like this, by the time I come to do some of these funnels, when I actually go to record videos, start putting the funnels together, start putting the content together and the content upgrades or tools, then I've got some other ideas as well, because I've put it down here so it's in the back of my mind. Sometimes I will spot something, or sometimes things will come to mind that I think, that should be in that funnel, and when I come back to this, I will update some parts of this document. Okay, and that gives me a little bit extra help by planning ahead to be able to deliver the very, very best quality content that will help people to achieve the results that I'm trying to help them to achieve. Okay, so this gives me two things. Okay, one is that I can plan ahead and that I can get more ideas. It's in my mind now that I've written this down. I've taken the time to write it down. Okay, you can see I've got another one here starting where I've got more sort of things that I'm not ready yet to plan out into funnels, but just so that I don't forget. Okay, and also it's giving me ideas for consistently high quality content. Now, when we get people onto an email list, we want to be able to deliver high quality content so they stay there. They've got a reason to stay there. You've got to make it hard for them to think, I need to get off this guy's list. Okay, now I did show an example the other day of inside one of my Gmail accounts where I'm getting blasted every single day with people who are doing email marketing for affiliate offers in the internet marketing niche, and they keep sending multiple emails every day. Those guys will never ever keep their email list. Okay, the problem with them is that they really truly believe that, oh, they weren't going to buy from me anyway, I don't care about the unsubscribes. That's their mentality. At the same time, they're sending multiple emails per day. Two things happen with them. One is they become very, very transparent how greedy they are, and how much they are willing to take advantage of you for their own benefit. They will send you great headlines and say, oh, get this to change your life in 2 days and 5,000 traffic in 1 hour and all that bullshit. Okay, they really, really do not mean that. They're not using the stuff themselves and not doing a proper review of it. They are just saying, give me money, give me money, give me money multiple times a day. And you can go and spot them very, very easy if you're on multiple email lists. We do not want to be like those people. Now, my objection to their mentality of thinking, well, they weren't going to buy from me anyway, I don't care if they unsubscribe. My objection to that is that you need to nurture your list. Okay, if you nurture your list, if you treat people with respect, if you continue to deliver high quality content, training, tools that will help them, recommend only products that you would use yourself, that you really believe is high value, and we will get into that later as we go further. Project 66 stuff, that's more of the advanced stuff that we will get into. then you're going to be able to keep the people on your email list. You will build a rapport, you will build engagement with your email list. Okay, so while you've got the idiots who are burning the lists every single day, getting people unsubscribing while they're just chasing money all the time and being transparently greedy, okay, you can almost feel the greed coming out of their pores when they keep sending you multiple emails every day. Those kind of people, we don't want to follow them. We don't want to buy from them. We do not want anything to do with them. Just get off the list and give yourself a break from getting those emails bombarding you every single day. Okay, what we got here, on the other hand, is something very, very high value, very, very unique that we are building here. So we are talking about content that we can provide, free content that we can provide, low cost upsells that we can provide. And if I go over to this tab down here, you can see the one I've got autoresponder. This is training I want to provide via email follow-ups. Okay, I can put some of these in a follow-up sequence, or I can create a broadcast, or I can create blog posts. And I've got in here very, very useful information that I plan to give out, and all of this is going to be free information. Okay, you can see the opposites. Somebody who is blasting your email, your inbox multiple times a day, buy this, buy that, buy this, buy that, only $12, only $17. What he's really saying is, I get $12 commission, please buy, or I get $27 commission, please buy. That's what he's really saying. If you just read between the lines, those people are idiots. Do not be like them. The opposite is this, where you are delivering stuff that is going to be really extremely high value. And who do you think is going to have the long-term business if we do that? You are. We are. Because we are delivering high value, we are looking for opportunities, we are spending time, we are investing time into how to deliver high quality content that is going to be useful for people, that we can put actionable tips and we can actually help people do stuff. Okay, so what I've done in here is I've put down a whole bunch of ideas, and I'll show you in another video how I came up with these ideas. And it's really, really easy, it's really simple, and it might shock you how we can do this. Okay, it literally takes maybe an hour or two for me to put this together, but I kind of diverted when I was doing it because I was interested in the topic that I'm looking for. Okay, and so it was an enjoyable experience. It wasn't a time-consuming experience that I thought, man, I wish I'd get to the end of this. I was actually enjoying doing it. I could have done it for longer, and that is the difference between building a successful business. And successful means more than money. Successful means that you actually enjoy doing the damn stuff. Okay, you've got to enjoy what you're doing. Otherwise, that will come across, and the people can probably pick up on it. If you're not actually that interested in what you're trying to teach, then it will come across. That energy that you get from teaching stuff that you know that you enjoy doing, that makes you money as well. That is a successful business, as far as what we're doing here with the rebuild of my business that you're witnessing. Okay, spending time like this is guaranteeing that we deliver quality. It's going to guarantee that we get people who are going to be engaged with our email list, with what we're sending out, because they know they're getting good information. It's high value information. And also I can take any one of these and make a blog post from it, put some extra content upgrades, like an infographic, like a mind map, whatever it might be, a PDF, stuff like that, where I can use it to build an email list even more, where I can use it to provide extra value, and where I can use it to get most of all traffic, targeted traffic, who come back again and again and again. Now, if we look at the traffic that we can generate, especially for websites like blogs, etc., even for videos, etc., we need to be able to capitalize on that traffic. We want them to come back again, don't we? I mean, you don't want to drive 1,000 visitors to your site and have no marketing elements for them to come back, or no reason for them to come back, because you spent time or money to get them to come there in the first place. So if you have 1,000 people coming to your site in a day, then that's probably taken some effort to get them there, okay? Either by spending money with paid ads or something, or buying a banner ad, or buysell-ads.com kind of ads, or Facebook marketing, or retargeting, etc. Now what we want to do, actually not retargeting, that would come next. Now what we want to do is we want to make sure we can get as many of them coming back as possible, and that means that we can grow the traffic Okay, we can multiply the traffic over time. We can have traffic retention instead of people just coming in and going away. Now, you've probably heard before that it takes people several instances or several exposures to your content before they will start to buy. Okay, the thematic funnel takes care of that, because we give them 4 pieces of content, we give them some content upgrades, and we give them great value. We're building trust, we're building authority with high quality training. Okay, then what we need to do is we need to maintain that quality. We need to sustain the consistency of the quality of the content. Okay, hope that makes sense. It's really, really, really important. If we can do that, we've got traffic retention, we've got people coming back. They will keep coming back whenever they see something new from you, whether it's a blog post, whether it's a software or product that you created, whether it's another funnel that you have done, whether you're recommending another product. They are more likely to open your email to see, hey, what is Tony recommending? Or what are you recommending? Okay? And that makes you get that traffic retention, increase your sales, increase your engagement, increase your authority, increase your trust with those people. Okay, there's 2 ends to the scale here: the idiot scale and the growth scale. Okay, you want to be growing, you don't want to be idiotic, in other words. So when we're building this out, being able to plan long term like this is really, really essential for me. And so I spent a couple hours going through all of this. Okay, and some of these things I'm just making up as I'm going along. I get some ideas, but I know in my head what that's going to be. Example, Quora jacking. Okay, hijacking Quora for traffic. Okay, hijacking other people's questions that have got high traffic in Quora, so that I can get the top answer, so that I can get people coming to my website, that I can deliver high value content, and I can use a follow-up sequence once I get them onto an email list to keep delivering high quality content. Or if I get them on the push notifications list, I can keep delivering high quality content. Or if I want to do Facebook retargeting or YouTube retargeting, etc., I can keep giving high quality content consistently, so that they will come into my list, they will stay on my list, and even if they come off my list, if they unsubscribe, one, they will start to see this content popping up all over the place, the way that we do the promotion for this content. And when we start to do the promotion, they will see our content, they will be exposed to our content multiple times, and we're just going to start to saturate the market with this really high quality, helpful, useful stuff, and they will probably come back in again. Have you ever done that? I'm sure you have, where you've been on somebody's list, you think, oh, this is good, good stuff, but I'm going to come off that list. I just want peace and quiet for a while. And then you see another piece of content from that guy, and another one. You think, man, I really need to be on this guy's list. It's consistently good. It's good information. It's a resource I can go back to time and time again. And that becomes important, and that makes you reluctant to come off the list. That's what we're trying to do. That will build us more sales over time. All right. So hopefully that has been helpful. What I've also done in here for some of the products, actually, where you can see I've got the sort of 5-minute makeovers, 5-minute growth hacks, 5-minute traffic makeover, 5-minute list building. I could put makeover on all of these, okay, which is kind of a good word, but that, there's a good headline, because 5 minutes indicates you don't have to spend a lot of time, a lot of money to be able to get stuff done. It indicates, that a makeover is something that's a quick fix and something that's easy to do. So what I've done in here is I've just put in some kind of funnel stuff in here, so that I can map it out for myself what I'm going to be doing. So for example, I've got these 5-minute makeover, just put in here makeovers. All of these are going to be makeovers when I put the titles on them. Okay, so I can just put in here like makeovers, and that will keep me on track. And you can see here I've got growth hacks, traffic, list building, profits, mini scraping, authority hacks, and I can probably keep adding to these. I can do a whole series of these, and when I start to publish these, then I'm going to get more people coming back, because they know the quality of the one they've seen previously, and they're going to wonder, is there any more? This guy's got a series of these. I want to get that content, because we're going to make it so good quality, such high quality, and such usefulness, that they will keep coming back and they will want the rest of it. So that when we publish this stuff, we already got a hold of traffic. That's where our traffic is coming from the audience that we're building, the audience that we're growing, and that we will get that audience to expose us to new people and recommend us to new people, as well. Okay, pretty simple stuff, but it is a little bit of work, and we need to do the work if we want to be successful. Okay, so you have a decision at this point: do you want to do this stuff and start to build a six-figure a month, a six-figure a year business that you can scale up, that you can increase the revenue month on month, or do you want to stay as you are now? You've got to put a little bit of work in here. Nothing is hard, but the work has to get done. So that's what I keep saying when I tell people, it's just a decision whether you want to make money online or not. Okay, doing it the way that I'm teaching you with Project 66. Okay, you can see it's high quality stuff. It's well planned out stuff. We're going to deliver high quality content. So when I'm looking at funnels like this, I've got in mind that I'm building a series so that I can get people excited when the next one comes up. Okay, I can get people sharing when the next one comes up. I can get traffic. I can get people talking about it when they come up time and time again. Okay, we're building authority. We're building trust. We're getting people to white label our email. We're getting people to come, getting traffic to come to our content, to our offers, and recommend it to other people as well. And everything is about quality, 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 all the way through. Every single part of it, all the way through. We never, ever, ever drop the quality. That's the most important thing, but we do have to do the work. Okay, so let's come back over here and we'll look at the first one where I've got 5-minute traffic makeover. And you can see here, first video is going to be for fast traffic, Warrior Forum. I might go into 3 or 4 things that we can do in Warrior Forum here. The next one is going to be social traffic hacks. Okay, I could go into using communities, hashtag spamming, for example. I can go into even using a Traffic Infinity trial, for example, where I can get people to come in and take a trial for one campaign of Traffic Infinity. I can do that kind of thing as well, where we can build an email list, build access, and build the exposure to that particular software, which is a fantastic tool for set and forget campaigns, that just traffic campaigns that run forever. Okay, I can do this many ways, so I'm just putting down here some notes to keep me on track so that I can build out this sort of theme and make it as high value as possible, so that by the time I come to make these 4 videos, there's probably been a few days between me writing this down and me actually coming to record it, and I will have more ideas in that time as well, so that we can get the quality and keep the consistency of the quality as well. Okay, the next one could be about blog traffic. How can we get that? We can do blog promotion strategies, we can do guest posting, we can do automated blog promotion strategies, we can be doing things like OnlyWire, we could be doing things like viral content buzz, or viral content bee as they call it now, where I have actually seen more than 1,000 visitors come to my blog just from the automation from that one service that costs like $47 a month. But that gives me another thing to think about, another angle to think about here, where I might start to think, okay, maybe I want to keep this to just free traffic strategies, and maybe I will do another one for automated traffic strategies, and maybe I will do another one for paid traffic strategies or premium, where there's still kind of reasonable cost, but it gives me an extra 3 of these thematic funnels where I can really take advantage of that traffic, and by the time they're gone through that funnel, take them into some upsells where I can make money. Okay, simple stuff, but we need to do the work. Okay, the 4th one could be Warrior Plus, where we can put free or low cost offers. So we're targeting directly the internet marketing niche from marketplaces like JVZoo, like Warrior Plus, like Zaxa, for example, where there's existing traffic and where there's existing affiliates. And then we can go into the more advanced stuff with this as well later, as we will do in the course, where we're giving away 100% commissions to affiliates all the way through the funnel, so that we can build that list up. Okay, that's all getting into the advanced stuff. We will get there, but for now, I just wanted you to get an overview of how I am planning. Okay, an overview how all this is done, and I will do a video showing you where I got all the ideas from this from. I'll do a session where you can actually watch me put this together, where you can watch me create the ideas. Okay, and when you see this being done, this should hopefully give you a light bulb moment and let you know that as long as you know how to get traffic, you can make money. Okay, the in-between part is being able to plan out stuff like this, to be able to implement stuff like this, to be able to create content as high quality as what we're going to be doing here, and you can watch it all happening live. Now, it's more likely that this will be in the premium course. I don't think I'm going to be able to get all of this done in 2 weeks, that's for sure. But what I will do is share how we can do this kind of stuff so that you can benefit from it, and I will cover it a little bit with the free 2 weeks that we're giving people for Project 66. I will go into more advanced training for the premium users so that we can speed this up and scale it up, and we've got content planned for long term. Okay, even if I was just doing one blog post per week, I've got here 3 to 41, I've got 41 weeks of content planned out that I could easily achieve one piece of content per week, and that builds that consistency every single week. Okay, right, so I think I'm going to finish up here. Thanks for watching. I hope you got value from this training, and please leave feedback in the comments on the blog post so that I can see where you are at, I can see where you might need more help, I can see if there's any gaps, information gaps in what I'm teaching and your understanding, and so that I can make it better for you to be able to actually go and do this stuff and start to build a 6-figure a year business. Okay, thanks.